All righty. This is not about Ben or Grace. This is a message for someone who used to be an orbiter of mine, someone who used to be, I would say, an acquaintance. I would say an internet acquaintance. I would. I mean, how would you describe it? Let me paint a picture for you. Let me use facts, too. Fact check me. ZXV, you know me very well. Fact check me. I don't know how you found my lost long brother, but you did. I'm going to talk to my dad about that. He has some explaining to do. So what do you call it when a streamer who streams every day, multiple times a day, right? That's what I did. That's what he used to do. And on Twitch and on YouTube. And what do you call it when you have these particular people who just watch you day in and day out, multiple times, kind of no matter what? They're kind of always around. They're orbiters, right? And what would you consider as orbiters if they're like the only real people the streamer talks to, and they seem to be able to share things that are kind of more on a personal level a little bit, you know? You say they kind of get into acquaintance level, right? Right. I would say anyway. That's what it was. And I look back at how things used to be and how things are now, and part of me is kind of like what happened, but also like, okay, I guess I made some moves, made some changes and all that stuff. And I don't want to say anything out of school because that's not cool. All right, I'm not going to lash out at the guy. I'm just going to say the facts here that there was this guy is a guy named Cool Tactic that I thought was very cool. I'm still cool with him, but I'm not sure what I did to upset him. I'm not sure what I did to have him like act like he was never a fan. Because what else would you call it when someone watches someone on the regular, is always there in the chat talking to them about all sorts of stuff? Like the guy was one of my number one guys. He was a mod, okay? He was even a donator at times. So like, I don't even know what I did. Because I never talked about the guy. I never said anything about him. I never insulted him. So, like, is he mad at me because of something I did? Because of what? Because of what? What exactly? You know what? If I search my history, but the things I've done, well, I could think of some things that were done like in the moment in a stream, or the chat wanted me to watch something that was like, okay, I don't really know what this is. Like, I'm the sort of guy, I'm the sort of streamer that'll just kind of roll with the chat. I've always been like that, and I like that. Does it make me troll bait? At times, yeah. But I realize what's happening. I'm just kind of, I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm just going to have fun in the moment. Because my thing is, I want to create content that's fun, and chat has fun, chat laughs, whatever, has fun with it. Okay, that's what I do. There are limits to it. But I see that line, I will stop, and I have gotten better at that, for sure. Also, I remember those days, I was definitely drinking a lot more than I do now, which made that line kind of hard to see at times. So is it anything like that? Is it about that stuff? I don't think so, because the guy was still orbiting. He would be like the only guy. Yeah. He'd be the only guy. When I streamed on Twitch, he used to be the only guy who would watch me. Cool Tactic, the only guy. I do like these Mario Paint Sunday streams for some reason, and he would be there watching and would talk, would have a conversation about things. And now we're not cool. I don't know what that is. But I am willing to have a conversation about that via Discord. if Cool Tactic was to talk to me and tell me why, what I did, how I strayed from the path he liked and became something different, I mean, yeah, let me know. Was it becoming more normie, I guess? Cleaning up my language a bit? Doing the reaction channel full-fledged? Really going deep in the Japanese metal stuff? Started with Babe Metal, Love Bites, Nemophila. Is it that? Why? I mean, I made that a separate channel, so if you don't like it, you don't have to worry about it, okay? I mean, this guy used to watch me back when I did the Dead Man's Tome stuff. I think. I started orbiting around that time. I think it was Dead Man's Tome podcast, but with a different name, but same thing. Really. It's just baffling to me, really. Like, he was a Dead Man viewer for a long time. Used to be a donator at times, and I never said anything bad about him, but now he can't stand me. I know I changed, I had phases and all that stuff, but I mean, if you really look at it, what really is it? I'm just a guy who likes to have fun. Like, YouTube's kind of a joke. The streaming thing is kind of a joke. I'm just wanting to entertain the chat. When I'm live streaming in those live streams that had no script, nothing planned, if the chat wanted me to watch something, I'd watch it. If it was what I found out to be some what? Yeah, I fell into that. I did. But I'll tell you, everyone involved in that project, and you know what I'm talking about, should be drawn and quartered. That's the expression, right? Or put against the wall. There you go. But I think you would know that. And I don't think that was the problem. I don't think that was. I don't know what it was. You should say, well, Mr. Devin, why don't you just go on Discord? This is not the method. I don't really reach out to people on Discord. I talk to some people on my Discord, and people, if they talk to me, I'll talk to them. But I don't really reach out to people on Discord. It's not my way, not my style. And I'm not changing on that. So what I'm saying is, Cool Tactic, if you want to talk about this, I'd be cool to talk about it, man. But you're going to pretend like you weren't an acquaintance of mine? You're going to pretend like you weren't an orbiter, you weren't a daily watcher, that we weren't somewhat friendly? Was it turning on the dime-o? Was it using Ethan Ralph as a quick way to make a little joke? To make it look like I'm the victim of him getting me fired? Was it that? Was it that? Oh, come on, man. What in the world, dude? What was it? You let me know, man. Anyway, I guess the reason I ask, because I kind of feel like those days of being able to stream during the day might be coming back. I'm realizing with my current job, I might have more time than I realize. Might be able to maneuver some things, but it all depends what I'm able to do. I could flex my times, you know? Can't really commit to anything just yet. Anyway. Yeah, Cool Tactic, reach out to me. I understand some things might be a little lost in the in the haze of it, my jobless arc was pretty much a drunken haze. It really was. Wow. The amount of destruction I did to my body during those streams, during all those shots, was pretty bad. I'm surprised I'm still here, but I am. Anyway, you take it easy, man.